and try to reflect on the immortality that rests in our heart.
So, would you like to say something about this initiative? How did you feel?
I think this is a very good initiative because, as I said yesterday, we are forgetful by nature. And even if you look at today's social media culture and the internet culture, we tend to keep reminders for ourselves because that is how we are structured. So I think it's a good thing, and it's always good to talk about things that will help us reflect on a continuous basis, because when we live our life, we are interacting with multiple people, we are influencing multiple people. So I think it's a good initiative, and the lead that you have taken, Latif, I think is the need of the time. And those who are interested in academic talk, those who are interested in acquiring knowledge by the innovative means that we have today, will find these sessions interesting, and we will try our best to share whatever we have learned during the course of our time, of our lives, from our teachers, from our masters, from our parents, from our elders. And will this is how traditions are passed on. I think this is a good initiative.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Today, what we are going to talk about is we are going to talk about an encounter that took place between two Sufi masters of medieval times, and both are very influential Sufi masters. One is Bayezid Bostami, and the other is Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi. Both are iconic figures, and they have given us innumerable teachings, and these teachings are timeless. So this story actually is from the Masnavi of Maulana Rumi. It has been analyzed from a perspective of academic research by one of the contemporary scholars, Annabel Keeler, and I've read some books about her. She's a very good scholar, and this was hosted on the website of academia.org, which is an academic website. So the story goes like this. One day, Bayezid Bostami, who is a Sufi from Persia, from Bastam, he sets out on a journey to the pilgrimage to Mecca. On the way, he encounters a guy, a person, a darwish, a Sufi, who asks him, Bayezid, where are you going? Bayezid replies to him, I'm going for the Hajj. Hajj, which we know is the ritual that Muslims undertake to Kaaba, which is the house of God in Mecca. So the ascetic says, how much money have you with you as provision for your journey, Bayezid? So Bayezid replies to him, I have 200 dirhams on me. So the darwish tells him, the ascetic tells him, Bayezid, do one thing, circumambulate around me 7 times, just like you do in the Hajj, and give me that money because I need that money. Now, Bayezid is a Sufi. He just gives the money to the ascetic and does what the ascetic says and returns home. Now, this is a very strange thing that Bayezid did, and what the ascetic said is also very strange if we look at it from today's perspective. But the Darwish, Maulana Rumi, now in the Masnavi, he elaborates and puts words into the mouth of the ascetic when the ascetic says, by way of a spiritual explanation, he says that Kaaba, which is the house of God, and this heart of mine is also a house of God. But by the God who is the Lord of that house and the Lord of this house, from moment they built that house, he has never gone inside. And from the moment they built this house, he has never left it. So it's interesting if you look at the way this teaching has been structured. We know that our heart is the place where the Lord resides. This is what all believing people, all religious people believe. So the moral of the story, if you look at it, it's beautifully explained that this heart of ours is the abode where the Lord dwells. One contemporary poet, he says in his poetry that the entire universe is too small to accommodate you, O God, but I have seen you reside in the abode of my heart. And as the great Sufi poet of India, Kabir, he says in his poetry, just as there is oil in potential form in the seed, and there is fire in a flint stone, so also your Lord is in your heart. O ignorant one, wake up and meditate so you will find him. So this is the moral of the story. Today, as I said yesterday, we are in strange times. We have a lot of time to reflect. So it is a good thing that we should remember such stories and try to reflect on the immortality that rests in our heart. Our soul is the spark of immortality which is within us. We should try to realize this. And this is the moral of the story. And this is what I wanted to convey to all of you through this talk. Thank you very much. Inshallah, more so in the next talk. Thank you.